Diadiv and welcome in. This is our 300th virtual cup of tea. And because of that, I am trying to send this out to a few places so that more people can join us tonight, not just Patreon. And I thought we'd open up the doors a little bit of our little cuppa and celebrate the fact that we have been here for 300 feckin' weeks. Whoa. Delta! So, excuse me while you're all coming in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm here on Bundjalung country, Araco country, and paying myself honoured to be sharing my story from these lands with ye. And I've got my cup of tea here. I've got the Barry's, my favourite. And I'd love to know where you're tuning in from as well. And yeah, while you're doing that, I have to just put the link up onto my Instagram and Facebook page as well, because I told people we'd let them in tonight. We thought that should be kind, eh? Let's see, come join us for our 300th virtual, listen to me smack the keyboard, Cuppa Tea. Woo, and get your requests in as well. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Okay, that's up on Facebook. Now I need to push it into Instagram stories. And then I think we're good. Oh, no, don't do that, Anya. Leave page. Okay. I think we got, like, how mad is it that we've gotten 300? We got to 300 virtual cup of teas. When this started with our very first cup of tea, when we were, oh my God, I needed that cup of tea so bad. Do you know when you just need a cup of tea? This started when we were fundraising for my very first album, and here we are at our second album, and here we are at 300 cup of teas, bringing out my first song from the third album. I kind of like it. It's nice, a nice little cyclical, you know, it's just a little bit special. Okay, I forgot to put up on Instagram. Hold on one second. And what song are we going to start with here, my friends? Let's see. I'll take a picture of us. Ooh, not of me, of us. Look up so I can see you all. Smile in the comments. Let's see. No, that one. Yeah. What? Hey, we've started. Okay. Oh no. If this is your first cup of tea, don't worry. I get more professional as we go. But we're just trying to get everyone in tonight. Link. Join us. Join us for 300th virtual cuppa. Okay, I think we've got everyone. Ooh, in this house is a great way to start. Great idea. Okay, I'll get the guitar and I will start singing, I promise. I also need to make sure we've got power to the people. Peppermint tea for Delta. Kim and Nolene coming in from Awabako country. Slap that keyboard. Ottawa. Oh my goodness. Jocelyn, how early is it for you? Tell us. And Di is in, and Larissa is in, and Miss Rachel Black is in, who's been to at least 299 of these. So whether it's your first cuppa or your 299th, welcome. This is what we do on a Sunday, and it's also the way my music has been powered to bring a new song out for you. So yeah, so lucky us. This is how we get there. People powered over on Patreon. Alright, we need a guitar strap, a guitar, a cup of tea, a voice. We got the candles going. We got a plectrum. We've got a capo. We've got Liana in. And we're going to have it in this house to start off with. Good choice, Miss Rachel. And this was the first single of my second album, the one that we ended up here together because of. I can hear an engine rumbling for miles around. Sitting here, I can feel someone's on my ground. I don't need the dust to throw its hands in the air, 'cause I already know that someone is coming near. What I wanna know is what you're gonna bring across the seas. What song you're gonna sing into my breeze. Tell me what shoes you're gonna wear upon your feet. You and my land, they finally meet. You can knock on my door, but in between the knocks I hear so much more. In this house, the light's not always on. This land, the land of fire and storm. When you come to the skull at my cobble crossroads, are you gonna tip your hat? Are you gonna tip out the low? You're gonna listen to the laws and the rhymes that the man has told. You're gonna trade in stories that have been bought and sold. You can knock upon my door, but in between the locks I hear so much more. In this house, that's not always on. This land, the land of fire and storm. So I guess you make it all the way up to my gates. You're just gonna have to sit and wait and go. If the land ahead feels you true, oh, the gate it'll open up for you. 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 Hey, welcome in, Lilia, coming in from Montana. How are you awake at this hour? What time is it there? We have Ottawa, Montana, Bundjalung country, Owabako country. Hi Tim, down in Narm, welcome in. I hope that you're feeling better soon. Let me know if there's a song I can sing for you before you hit the bed. But thanks for popping in and saying hello. If you're just coming in to see us, welcome Fulcha. And if you want to comment with everyone in the chats, there's either chats here on YouTube, or if you're coming in on Patreon, sometimes I remember to check the Patreon chats, but more often I'm only checking the ones on YouTube. But I will open up the Patreon one since it is our 300th virtual cup of tea, because you never know. you might want to be chatting there too. So yeah, so if you're new here, welcome in. This is what we've been doing every Sunday for 300. Lil, my sister was sitting here only, you know, I don't know, 25 cuppas ago, singing songs to you. I miss her now. Now there was someone who had asked for the link. I just want to make sure that he has it here as well, in case it didn't go into his Hi Chloe on Darragh Country, she's over there on Patreon. Hello Chloe, I just saw your message there because I decided to check Patreon. Now I got to make sure Tom has the message here as well. Tom Carter coming in from Ireland, and he wants to hear one of my dad's songs, so let me make sure that he has the link. So we'll wait for him to arrive before we sing that one for him. And I'll go back over to YouTube so I can see in the comments here. I know, I wish I had a song about 300s, don't we? And I would walk 300 miles and I would walk 300 more. Anyways, if you don't want me to sing bad karaoke for you, pop in the comments there and let me know what you do want to sing. Yeah, it is mad, isn't it, that we're here at 300. Anyway, I don't know what to do. Should we just like do some of the old favorites? Should we go for, because I've released a new song this week, my brain is like scattered all over the place, and I tried to think of something clever to be doing for our 300th, but I was like, just turn up, on ya, because that's the best bit about this, is that we all turn up every Sunday. You know, not every Sunday, but you all know that it's here every Sunday if you want to. Rising of the Moon and Black Boys on Mopeds, okay. Let me just retune that guitar and we'll start with some Sinead O'Connor then. That's a lovely idea. Sinead O'Connor was still here to see how right she was about everything. I wish she was here to see the celebrity blockouts that are happening. I just wish I mean, I know she'll know and feel it, but so many things about the music industry that are being shown that she said so much for. I just wish, you know, I suppose she always knew it was going to crumble, and it's fucking crumbling, isn't it? Yeah, Coming Home, we can do that one. Blank White Sheets, Rising in the Moon, and Mr. Carter actually requested Sweet Ballyvaughan, so there's a bunch to start with. But if there's anything else you want to hear, pop it in the comments here, or if you're on Patreon, I'll try to go back over there at some stage as well. Here's Black Boys and Mopeds. Margaret Thatcher on TV. Shocked by the deaths that took place in Beijing. Seems strange that she would be offended. The same orders are given by her. I've said this before now. You said I was childish and you say it now. Remember what I told you. If they hated me, they would hate you. England's not the mythical land of Madame George and her roses. It's a home of of police who kill black boys on mopeds, and I love my boy, that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving. Young mother down at Smithfield, 5 a.m. looking for food for her kids. In her arms she holds 3 cold babies, and the first word that they learn is please. These are dangerous days. To say what you feel is to lay your own grave. Remember what I told you. If you were of the world, they would love you. England's not the mythical land of Madame George and her roses. It's a home of police who kill black boys on mopeds, and I love my boy, that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving. Ooh, ooh, Isn't it incredible, her potent lyrics and words? They just keep ringing so goddamn true, you know? Yeah, and not only, like, you know, colonizers be colonizers, and so of course England's going to be wrapped up in everything that's going on right now, in every conflict, really. If you peel back the layers enough, you'll find them. But really, what is wrong with English people right now? Like, my biggest concern right now is, how the hell did they vote Prince fucking William as the third sexiest man in England? I read that today and I nearly died. I was like, what is wrong with them there? There's a lot we need to sit down and talk about. Because what the hell? Honestly, honestly, have you looked at him? Oh God. Anyway, I'll stop being mean about the royals. Alright, let's do another Sinead. Sure, while we're at it. And yeah, I don't know if I'm sure all of you are the same, because you're all a bunch of rebels like me. And you know, this has been 27 days of witnessing genocide through our phones, which is, you know, massive. And like, the system just can never regulate at the moment, is it? It's like, you're just like, today I was like, okay, a hot water bottle, that'll do it, you know. Got a hot water bottle, lasts for like 5 minutes. Then we put a bonfire. I had some, well, for Bealtaine and Samhain, which is weeks ago now, I'd built a massive bonfire in our fire pit to have a proper fire, and then it's rained. I know Leanna or someone at the top of this was saying it was nice to see sun today. So I was like, fuck it, there's some sun. Let's like light the fire, the Bealtaine Samhain fire. And we did. And I was like, okay, and that regulated me for a little while. But this is a little song that's quite a regulating song. You know, if if you need it. This is to mother you, to comfort and to get you through when your nights are lonely, through when your dreams are only blue. This is to mother you. This is to be with you, to hold you and to kiss you too. For when you need me, I will do what your own mother didn't do, which is to mother you. In your soul, all the wrong things you have done, yes, I will take from you when I come. All mistakes made in distress, all of your unhappiness, I will take away with my yes, I will give you tenderness. For child, I am so glad I found you. Although my arms have always been around you, sweet bird, although you did not see me, I saw you, and I'm here to mother you, to comfort and to get you through. For when you need me, I will do what your own mother didn't do, which is to mother you. For child, I am so glad I found you. My arms have always been around you. Sweet bird, although you did not see me, I saw you, and I'm here to be with you, to kiss you and to hold you too. For when you need me, I will do what your own mother didn't do, which is to mother you, which is to mother you. Her songs are just like little prayers, aren't they? Like just, oh, I so wish she was here right now to give us, you know, the words and the comfort that we all need right now. But at least, I suppose, at least we have her words and comfort from before that we can hold on to, hey? All right, so we've had Sinead's wisdom, and now we'll move on to my Nana Tyrrell, who was just as wise and beautifully hearted as Sinead O'Connor. And she always said to us, what's for you won't pass you by, and it's something that I've held on to in the good times and the bad and the hard and the ups and downs. And it really is one of those pieces of advice that you get to walk with. And sometimes I'm just like, can't what's for me be what I want? Do you know, Nana? Does it have to be so hard? But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? You fight for it. Cuppa Tea. Quiet sheet, it's a space in between where you haven't dreamed your new dream. Hey, that was good hops. I felt them all from here. Rachel said 7 days of sun. Oh my goodness. I don't think we've had 7 days of sun in the Northern Rivers. I can't remember the last time we had 7 days of sun. Can anyone remember? Before the floods 2 years ago, maybe. It feels like it's been... I think I have a bit of a curl going wild on the top of my head. Yeah, I can't remember 7 days of sun. What is that like? Actually, I might have to move to Ireland to find out. Alright, let me go back up to the request. The rising of the moon and singing our way home, I think is what Lilia is asking for. Alright, well, we'll do the rising of the moon. I actually think the rising of the moon and blank white sheet together would be the most sung. Those two, would you think? be the most sung on our virtual cuppas? I kind of have a feeling they are. It's been a fair while since we had 7 days of sun. Yeah, I can't think of it. I suppose I didn't call it the Northern Sun. I called it the Northern Rivers. Rivers, I suppose, are waterous beings, and so is the rain. So, I mean, we knew what we were in for. Like, it's not called the sunny coast. Like, we didn't move somewhere called the Sunshine Coast. That probably has had 7 days of sun, you know, because it's in the name. We moved to a place called the Northern Rivers. Although Gavanba, that area, doesn't that mean the meeting place delta? It doesn't say anything about rain, does it? Stop going out of tune, little strings. That's better. Alright, here's the rising of the moon. Another medicine song, another a little hug to the soul. Yeah. On this dark winter's night, the children, they're all dancing and the stars are shining bright. A word must now be spoken, now it's sung to an old tune. Let's be friends this new year coming, at the rising of the moon, the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. Let's be friends this new year coming, at the rising of the moon. As we gaze into the stars that shine with wonder in our eyes, will we just destroy the planet, or is peace to be the prize? For the way the fighting nations, it dims the beauty of the tune. Let's all dance the dance of freedom at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. Let's all dance the dance of freedom at the rising of the moon. May the wisdom of the ancients, with their messages and signs, come shining on our tomorrow with the magic of the times. Like the star that shone on the wise men, like the dawn that's coming soon. It's a truth that guides us onwards at the rising of the moon, the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. It's a truth that guides us onwards at the rising of the moon. Within a garden, just be tender with our care, till we understand the meanings or the motives of the fair. We stumble through the darkness, trying far too much too soon. Let's all stand up and be counted at the rising of the moon, the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. Stand up and be counted at the rising What a perfection of a song. And I just love how we can take old melody and add updated lyrics to carry on, you know, the same power that's in the song, the original song, but with messages for like these times, you know. Yeah, anyway. Tullin's Bird Song, Clouds Collide. Yeah, we haven't done that one in a while, have we? Okay, while we're singing Dad's song, the request came in from Tom Carter for Sweet Ballyvaughan, which is actually Judy McCune's song. As raindrops cling to the branches, sun makes some diamonds at dawn. Birds sing a song for the whole world to hear. And nature, she just carries on. The wind winters a tree sing defeated by spring. And oh, how I wish I had no care. I live in the hopes you'll return across the sea to the Burren, to me and to Claire. For is it the memory of the summer I taste? Should you think now that would be long gone? As I lie in my bed in the morning alone, I'm without you in sweet Ballyvaughan. The gentians are blooming an ocean of blue as the orchids get ready to dance. The fields, they're all turning themselves into green, but still all my thoughts turn to France. The winters are tracing defeated by spring. And oh, how I wish I had no care. I live in the hopes you'll return across the sea to the Burren, to me and to Claire. For is it the memory of the summer I taste? Should you think now that would be long gone? As I lie in my bed in the morning alone, I'm without you in sweet Ballyvaughan. Fiddler's air brings a tear to my eyes as the pipes they tear the soul from my breast. I can still hear your voice across the ocean so clear. Since you left me, my soul's known no rest. The winters are treating defeated by spring. And oh, how I wish I had no care. I live in the hopes you'll return across the sea to the Burren, to me and to Claire. For is it the memory of the summer I taste? Should you think now that would be long gone? As I lie in my bed in the morning alone, I'm without you in sweet Ballyvaughan. As I lie in my bed in the morning alone, I'm without you in sweet Ballyvaughan. one of the most beautiful songs. And master of songwriting, Judy McKeown. Because who else can put Ballyvaughan into a song and rhyme it and make it just so beautiful? And she captures the Burren in its just... If any of you have ever been to the Burren, I know some of you have, the song, you can just taste and feel and place yourself right into the Burren. And that song always places and puts me right back into Greens, which my sister will know well. My dad ran a session there for 20 years. And Judy was a stalwart of those sessions for some years, and was incredible. And I was always in total awe of her. And before we go on to the other song requests, I'll just sing this one up, because this is one I never sang for years, because I was like, well, there's Judy was from Glasgow, and there's just no, to me she sang the definitive version of Caledonia. So for a long time I would never sing it, because I was like, well, Judy is like the only version of that I love. But you know, we got to keep the songs alive. And this is a beautiful song of homesickness as well. And I've been quite, it was very strange actually. This is the first time I've released a song without, in my whole life, without my dad on the other end of the phone on release day telling me what he thinks, for good or bad or whatever it would be. Yeah, so it's been, so I'm wearing his jumper tonight. It's my dad's jumper, so he's here with us, and all he passed on to me. But I've been quite homesick, and this is the most beautiful song of homesickness. This is Caledonia, and my heart and love to Judy McKeown and my dad, who hopefully will play in a session in the sky, as we're doing our 300th down here.
Days I have been afraid I might drift away. I've been telling stories and singing songs that make me think about where I come from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it will make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Now I've moved and I kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the wind. Oh, I kissed the lads, oh, and left them sighing. Stolen dreams, this is no denying. Travel tired, sometimes conscious flying, somewhere in the wind. And let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it will make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. they couldn't get any higher. They're withered now, they've gone. I'm steady thinking my way is clear now. I know what I must do tomorrow. When hands are shaking and kisses flown, then I'll disappear. And let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. In Caledonia you're calling me, and I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it will make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. And let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, and now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, know that it will make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I ever had. Woo! I thought we had the spinning wheel of death there for a minute, but I think we got us back. There's Caledonia. And yes, Lilia, like, oh, what a time we had. My sister and I, we carved with matches. I don't know what we were doing under the tables all the time of the sessions, but I think I think we hung out under the table a little bit. Anyway, we carved our name into a chair, like an arm. And sure, the women who owned the pub, they knew we did it, but they left it there for so long. Like it was like our little, mads. Anyway, all right. You're asking for, let's go for singing our way home, since we're on the theme of home. And I wrote this song with my beautiful friend Leah over text message and FaceTime, and it's kind of that longing and that feeling for home that I think a lot of us are feeling and facing and moving and growing with at the moment. A longing for our, language, and a longing for our land, and sometimes even you don't know where that longing is for, because you don't know which part of your ancestry to go into. But this is just a song about how we're all sort of walking home to that place, I guess, collectively and individually. It's probably my favorite little song. You're not supposed to have favorites, but I don't know, it was just such a beautiful process of writing it, and every time I sing it, you can just feel, I feel it, and you can just feel I don't know, it's just like, they say there's like certain frequencies of sound and music that like, oh, what is the frequency? It's like, I don't know, like, music is in some frequency that it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be in a different frequency for like optimal, like, I don't know, your nervous system and everything, right? I can't remember the frequency it is right now. I'll be more clever next week, I promise. But I know this isn't properly in that frequency, but it feels like there's just something that happens in this song where it like emits the frequency of just like, like a hug. It's a hug of a song, that's what it is. It's just like a hug to your soul, from our souls to your souls. If I had a poem draw to the surface all of this yearning around and between us. If I had a song that could bridge this canyon of misunderstanding of the lands that we're held in. If I had the stories, all the old ones before me, whose lands I fear faintly, but whispers sing loudly, then I'd feel home. Then I'd be home. We're all walking home, singing our way home.
So the extra medicine you can get from this song is if you sing the chorus with me, and it's then I feel home, then I'd be home, we're all walking home, singing our way home. All right? I'll give you practice here.
Then I feel home. Then I'll be home. We're all walking home, singing our way home.
I could feel you from here.
If I had the rhythm of the sun, moon, and mountains, of the stars of my China, from the tongues of my ancients. If I had the knowing in my hips, I keep moving in time with something that has always been seeding. Then I'd feel home. If I had the lesson that could offer protection, both medicine and weapon, to clear the path that we're walking, then I feel home. Then I'd be home. We're all walking home, singing our way home. Then I'd feel home. Then I'd be home. We're all walking home, singing our way home. Then I'd feel home. Then I'd be home. We're all walking home, singing our way home. Yeah.
Oh, that just like reverberates around my little heart, and yeah, I hope it does you too. Why is my banjo so far away, lads? Can someone tell me why it like went to the corner, to the back of the room, and was like, I'm sitting here for the day? Unhelpful banjo, I tell you. But that's all right. We'll go straight from that medicine song into Tullin's bird song, which I wrote for Yeah, which I wrote for Tulin. Oh, that banjo is sitting over there because it's so badly out of tune. For being so bad out of tune that it had to go sit on the other side. Okay, Tullin's bird song. It's been a while since we had the banjo out, eh?
In these times I feel uncertain, and your flower is slowly wilting, and my water can't seem to fix it. But the birds will sing tomorrow, let them half away your sorrow. In a dawn song we never had time for before. Oh my darling, I feel you grieving. When you inhale you can't quite breathe in, and the thoughts bear on your shoulder like a ton of granite boulder. But the birds will sing tomorrow, let them half away your sorrow. In a dawn song we never had time for before. Before the dark brings forth the lace, before the orange paints the sky bright, will we rise and greet the dawn, meet the note of the first bird's song. Oh, the birds will sing tomorrow, let them half away your sorrow. In a dawn song we never had time for before. Oh, the birds, oh, they'll sing. Oh, the birds, oh, they'll sing. No matter how we are crying, oh, the bird songs keep on trying. Songs keep calling out, the birds, oh, they'll sing. Oh, the birds, oh, they'll sing. No matter how we are dying, oh, the bird songs keep on trying to sing. Will we rise and greet the dawn, meet the note of the first bird's song? Yay, little banjo, you're back in action.
that little tuner just decided to go out of charge in the middle of when we need tuning. I wonder, will this little thing plug into there? Do you know, like, what is the story with like macro USBs, micro USBs, USB-Cs and USB... Oh, Jesus. I sound like my father now, but can't they just have like one USB? 432 hertz, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, that is so all music is supposed to be in that or something, and it's supposed to have like a very calming. And there are musicians now. There was like a whole festival, I think like somewhere in Australia maybe a year ago. I don't know if they do it every year, and all the music was in 432 hertz just to keep this like calm soothingness. But that's it. I'll have to look up that other stuff that you're talking about there, solfeggio. And 285 and 528 is the love tone. All right, we need to write some of them. So singing our way home. I'm going to do my peace be. Oh, great. Peace with you. I am grateful for. Oh, thank you, Rachel Black. I'm very lucky that I crossed paths with you as well. Isn't that lovely? Tim Woodford, by accident years, heading back to the tent late at night and have my little man. Oh, Tim, thank you. Woodford. Oh my God, what a mission Woodford is, isn't it? Like a beautiful mission, but like, yeah, 6 days. So hopefully I was in good form whenever that was, if it was late at night. Yeah, well, I will ask you all to do your normally we sing birdsong at the very end to let Delta go to sleep, but it's not the end yet. It's Delta's go to sleep song though, so Delta will be nodding off now, she'll be gone. But yeah, so what we started doing, because this is our Sunday service for a lot of us who may not be religious, and because you know, I didn't stick with the Catholic Church for very long. In childhood we had to, but my dad rejected it and kind of showed us a different path as well, which was so refreshing at that time in Ireland, and also so forward thinking. Like, I just think now, you know, everyone's caught up to where Dad was. Not everyone, but lots of people have caught up to where he was. You know, lots of people have caught up to where Sinead O'Connor was with the church. And yeah, we were lucky in a way that we had this alternative like view of it the whole time, and a critical eye of it as well. But at the same time, with other family members or weddings and funerals and that stuff, we'd still be at Mass. And the thing that I loved most about it was peace be with you. Like, it was just like such a equal thing. Like, it didn't matter whether you're a kid or rich or poor or where you came from or if you were from that place or not, and just like everyone had to show a sign of peace to each other. But because this is our Sunday service, we carry that on over here because we only worship the tea over here, right? But really what we are worshipping is community and connection. And so I do peace be with you, and people just share a little bit of news really, and we offer each other some love back, or peace, or whatever you want to offer back to the space. And it's a lovely way for me to stay in touch with all of you in here. You know, we've had births, deaths, marriages, what else have we had in here? We've had bushfires, we've had floods, we've had, you know, unbelievable, we've had car accidents, we've had like, you know, this has been a real, you know, 300 weeks with a community, and you're gonna have everything, and we've all had that and all been here for each other through all of that as well, and a lot of love and support in this community. And whether you turn up for one cup of tea or 299 like Miss Rachel Black, yeah, it's lovely to be connected and know what know what everyone is feeling and being, and connecting, and just so appreciated. 440 hertz is a lot of music now. That's right. Oh, Lilia, I love that you're singing along. I saw on you for 3% off for the hustle. Really? What gig was that, Larissa? Opening up for the Hussy Hicks. The Hussy Hicks brought Rachel in ages ago as well. Because I think the Hussy Hicks posted about me being a mad one doing a 24-hour live stream. And Rachel was like, well, whoever's mad enough to do that, I'm going over to follow that. So thank goodness for the Hussy Hicks. I was only talking to them the day before release, and they called me up. They were like, how you feeling? I was like, yeah, you know, it's just so much to do. And you know, we were kind of joking like, yeah, it's like people like me and you, like them, you know, we're just, you know, independent and hustle and all that. And Jules was like, yeah, because the song is definitely not for people like those and them. The song is for people like me and you. And oh my God, they cracked the biggest laugh out of me that I had that day, because I was just in the craziness of it all. And she was like, that's a song for people like those and them. So we might have to write a sequel to the song. Yeah, for people, those and them. Not it cracked me up. Jocelyn, you were there for that 24-hour as well. Oh, Merwillenba, that was a great gig. We nearly didn't have sound for that gig, would you believe? Like, and I had to play with about a quarter of what I play with, because the sound engineer had no clue what he was doing. So he couldn't figure out how to turn loads of stuff on. And it wasn't until like, they held doors for a little while because of it. And it wasn't until literally like 5 minutes before did we actually know whether we were going to have sound for that gig. So I'm glad something translated out despite it. I'm blown away I could do all three things at once and stay on track. Very professional. Do you know? Very professional, Larissa. I can stomp and sing and play guitar at the same time. Yeah. I love these. I love yous. All right. I think As Clouds Collide was also a request to there. Oh, look at me yawning. That's terrible. It's been a big week though. On Twitter. Nice. Okay. So any other requests, and put any of your other peace be with yous, or your little stories of how we met. I love this. I mean, my sister, we met, you know, when she was born, obviously. So that's not the most exciting story there. She's been stuck next to me for a long time, sharing a room, and my goodness was she messy. And now she's like the most neat, organized person, but she was not. I'm telling all the secrets now. Now she'll start telling mine. Jules is a fucking crack up, I tell you. She make you laugh no matter what the circumstances. Do you know, I called Jules and Lisa in the middle of the floods, and they don't even quite remember that I called them, and it's only recently they were like, oh yeah, no, you did. And I was like, yeah, I fucking did. Because I was trying to find roads open to get back from Sydney. And I was like, Jules knows everything. She knows everything about floods. So like, if shit's going down. And also I was seeing videos and pictures coming from Lismore, and I was like, fuck, their place went under before. So I was like checking in on them. So I called Jules and she's like, listen mate, I can't talk right now. We're on the top of a roof waiting for the SES to pick us up. And I was like, you're what? She's like, the water is up past the roof. We're on the top of our roof. I can't talk right now. And I just was like, just why the fuck are you answering your phone to me? And all she was like, are you okay? And I was like, oh my God, darling, I'm okay. I'll talk to you once you get rescued. But that's what a beautiful friend she is.
There is wisdom born. You won't see the smoke each time. In the arms of silence, the truth that comes to life. The thirsty arrows aim for us, and you let them whisper in your ears. They pierce through the knowing of a mountain's years. Quickly duck out the way, let the arrow go on and have it say, you ground our feet on liberty. In the name of all that's gone before us, stand up and carried us now. Stop wasting time. You've been there and fight on your wish upon that first evening stars, the soul to be where we are to hang on for the light in the darkest, meanest hours, and everywhere and somewhere. You are beaten down, you are like climbers, so don't take that last breath till they see the gold in your skies. There is wisdom in the morning, you won't see the smoke each time. In the arms of silence, the truth that comes to life. There's wisdom in the morning, you won't see the smoke each time. At the foot of Wolombe, the mountain sighs for us tonight. Hold me down, the wind is gone. Don't hold me down, I'll press you to this, don't the light on. Hold me down, the wind is gone. Don't hold me down, I'll stand in proud as clouds collide. As we collide. Oh, My Island Home, yes, sorry, I forgot about that. And Wanderers, or Whiskey and the Woman, yes. And was there something else up there that I missed? My Island Home we haven't done in ages, have we? Okay, I remember. Oh, Star in the Night, that's the other one that was up there. I need to find a little charger for my let me see if I can find a little micro one. With all the chargers I have here, one of these has to be micro. Come on. Is it? It is.
Is that going to fit my little because my little charger for my, is that going to fit it? Oh, you little bastard, you're a different type again. Oh, one of these, hold on. I reckon one of these will have to work. Are you going to work? Yay, it works. Because if we plug that in, then I can do wonders, because I have to retune for that. So we'll give that a little plug in. Then we can keep going. For those of you that might be tuning in for the first time, this is what we do every Sunday. And also the Patreon community and the backing of their support is why I get to... This is such a beautiful way, and I get to turn up every Sunday and give my gratitude and thanks in songs and requests and cups of tea. And then I get to keep making new music for you and keep being out on the road, which hopefully I'm going to see some of you soon now. I can't believe it's only like 10 days away the tour starts. I'm not ready. Oh no, it's 12 days away. Yeah, 12 as of tomorrow. I'm not ready. I'm like, oh, this is, everything is so much right now. But anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. Satisfy me, for I come from the saltwater people. We always lived by the sea. Now I'm out here west of Alice Springs with my man and my family, my island home. My island home, my island home is waiting for me. Mo'ila mo'aya, mo'ila mo'aya, ta mo'ila nek fanak blom. In the evening forgot a couple of the chords in the middle. We need to make sure we keep singing that one, hey? So that I don't forget the chords again. And flesh fan on you online. Sing me God and broke my heart wide open down. Oh, beautiful, Liana. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was my last song out before this last one. Yeah, hey? Okay, Star in a Night, and then we'll end on Wanderers, unless there's any other last minute requests. Oh, I should check Patreon. Sorry, Patreon. I've been slack over here. Hold on. There is notifications. John Keneally is in. Something in Guelga Masle de Hull. Yes, okay, we can do that as well. John is a quick hello, great milestone. Sorry, I only looked at your comments over there on Patreon. Sorry. Okay, let's do Star in a Night, and then we'll sing Wanderers, and then we'll end Ascuelga. I'm feeling you, and I'm hearing you. Can't wait for the day I'll be seeing you. And I'm here with you, even this far apart. We're matching amounts of salt pumping through all our hearts. And our sweat and tears, they hold the same drops of hope and shades of pain. Like a star in the night that's shining out, even if the clouds are holding back their light. Like a note in a song that's carrying us along till it moves the dark thing with nothing else could find. I'll wait for you, and I'll stay with you, and I'll witness all you've been brave to. And we'll walk from here, even into hemispheres. These invisible dream threads connecting past and future years, and we'll show up in a circle as we've done before. Let the beauty of the music heal us once more. Like a star in the night that's shining out, even if the clouds are holding back their light. Like a note in a song that's carrying us along till it moves the dark thing that nothing else could find. Star so bright, come sing us a song. Come sing us a song tonight. Come sing us a star so bright. Come sing us a song. Come sing us a song tonight. Come sing us a star so bright. Come sing us a song. Come sing us a song tonight. Come sing us a song. Like a star in the night that's shining out, like a note in a song that's carrying us along till it moves the dark thing that nothing else could find. Yay. Another feel-good song, and you know, that might be the next one coming out the ranks. I'm not going to tell you anything for definite. But Wanderers. What do I have to tell you this week? There's a lot going on. My writing workshop, online writing workshop last Wednesday, just gone. What was on the day of release. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, and I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to get the flu shot right before it and think that it wasn't going to affect me when, Jesus Christ, everything does. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so that got I couldn't do it. I was seeing my brain wasn't, and the headaches, I just couldn't even look at a screen. So anyway, it's going ahead tomorrow night if anyone wanted to join in. It's pay what you can. Is that right? And the link's on my website, although I might say the wrong date. I should probably fix that. That would be professional of me. And what else? Oh no, don't die on me right now. I know I need you. I just need you to tune one more little string. Okay. Can Granny dance? Go. Behave, little string. Normally I can tune and talk, except on this song, because... But anyone that's still here is fine waiting for it, really, aren't you? Oh, tell your mum much love, and I hope her healing journey is going well. And you may put the phone down and now just listen and relax. We got it, lads. We're there. Alright, Fran, we got there in the end. Okay, so what else? That's a bit of news for this week. I got a lovely message from someone in on social media, and she said, you know, can we all send you in videos of us dancing to I Can Say It, I Can Say It, I Can Say It, I Can Too. I was like, oh my God, yes, please. And then literally a couple hours later, my friend Leah did this amazing dance to like the song. It's on my Instagram if you want to see it. And so, yeah, if anyone wants to send me a little video, I think we're going to do a little call out in the next day or two to get people to send in their own little videos of, you know. A friend of mine messaged me, I was like, oh my goodness, we haven't even talked about the song or the music video, but anyway, we had 300 Cuppa Teas to talk about. We can talk about that next Sunday. But my friend messaged me after. She goes, I'm buttering my toast here going, say it I can, say it I can, say it. And I was just like, oh my God, that's so good. Just me imagining that was all I needed to keep going that day. Okay, I think we've got it. Have we? Let me Now we've got it. Why is that not working in my brain today? Okay, now we're there. For anyone who's first time here, Wanderers I made up my own tuning to because I thought that was clever. And every time we do it, it just takes me a minute or two to remember it. So we created an acronym here because everyone wanted to hear it more. And it's Can Granny Dance Go-Go Daily? But I still forget it. Alright, let's go. As you shut that cottage door and you head out on your own, you quickly run back inside and take a little piece of home. You put it in your pocket for a campsite fireside, thinking you've a bit of evidence of home that's not implied. Some may wonder for a week or for 7 in a row. Some may wonder where he gently flows into 4. And the next stop's a different name, but our hearts question the same. We'll wonder what it's like to wonder a little more. And your bus might keep rolling too tired, and your riverboat might leak a little more with every mile, and your toe might get a prickle in a field of buttercup. But every morning that old wind rises you in the road up. Some may wander for a week or for 7 in a row. Some may wonder where he gently flows into 4. And the next stop's a different name, but our hearts question the same. We'll wonder what it's like to wonder a little more. Not our wonders are lost, like those that settle down our cage. We're all crying out in the night to find a way to keep what's in our pockets alight from within inside, and to find whomever we call home may always be at our side. Some may wander for a week or for 7 in a row. Some may wonder where he gently flows into 4. And the next stop's a different name, but our hearts question the same. We all wonder what it's like to wonder a little more. We all wonder, searching for something big and something more. We all wonder, searching for something big it's worth it for the tuning, isn't it? Yay. Oh, that's amazing. Larissa, I haven't checked. I haven't checked it. 600 is brilliant. I think the last time I saw it was at just under 4. So that's good that it's spreading, and please do keep spreading it. And we have a lot of work to do this week and over the tour to keep bringing it out. You know, the song means a lot to me. There's a lot in it. I've been having little chats over on Instagram. I had one with Leah and one with Dobby. So if you haven't seen them, please go and check them out. And for the next few weeks, I got some more amazing guests lined up to have little Instagram lives and deep dive into some of the topics and themes and things in the song and in the music video. Because I really tried to give it something real and that matched the song and gave us like the feelings that we can too. And isn't Mariah amazing? Like, what an amazing dancer. Just like, oh, stop it, just amazing, hey? And it was really important. You know, I think a lot of times stories of single mothers in general are shown in a very victim-y way, and aren't shown in an empowering way. And you know, we wanted to show a different story, a sexier story, you know. And in conversation with the, you know, domestic violence services and women's services across the country that we've been having in consultation prior to all of this, the biggest thing that they're facing right now is with the housing crisis and the inability to move people from emergency accommodation out into more secure accommodation, and that then backs up them being able to take in new people. So there's just like a massive shortage of housing, you know, and their shelters, and also back out into, you know, secure, safe housing after it. So yeah, it was really important to you know, bring in the real truth of, I suppose, what's happening on the ground, and the reality that you know, those that are vulnerable, things like housing crisis and cost of living, and it affects in a far more greater, you know, bigger, deeper way. So yeah, we wanted to speak to that, but also make it a empowering, an empowering story to visually watch, and the song to give you a little bit of fire as well. So yeah, it's been a big week of release. It's the first song I've released since We Call You Now, and my God, the whole releasing of things has changed so much, and so many things to do. And they made little mistakes in uploading from distribution. They took the year that the record label was made was 2015. My record label, 66 Records. It's when I brought out my first album. And they took that date instead of the release date for the copyright and the publishing. And that meant that when I went up to Spotify, it went in as a 2015 release. So it was just like painful to get that all sorted through distribution, because you can't talk to someone on the fucking phone anymore. Oh, stop, don't get me started. So and there's just always little niggly bits like that, and just to get the music video done and up, and to get everything else up, just took like time, energy, effort. And I'm really proud of everyone working on this, and how far we came and got, and what we've achieved with, you know, a micro budget really in terms of what short films or music videos are made for. But like, we nailed it, I think, and we got a real feel, like there's feelings in it. That's what I really wanted, that I wasn't just, you know, me doing karaoke to a song. Like I just wanted to, yeah, something that would move, yeah. So I hope that it was worth all of that. No, I know it was. I don't need to say I hope. I know it was, because I've heard from lots of you. All right, I think maybe we'll end with, I don't know, should we do Oro Shidavahawalia, or do you want Na Connery's? What song? What's the other one we were learning? Well, we, as in we collectively on the virtual Cuppa Tea. That's the one about, sailing away from Ireland. What is the tune of it now? Oh, we'll have to go back to that one. Anyway, clearly you see my brain is not like completely back online. I'm not really sure how, I got like, do you know when you get a flu and you get like the fever and the like achy bones and then the like flu symptoms as well? I just got the like chills as if I had a fever, but I had no fever, like that hot and cold chills, and then I had the like headache from it and the kind of brain fog from it all, but none of the like, I had a little bit of a snotty nose, but nothing major. Like yeah, but it really knocked me. Anyway, there, I learned myself. And I took the flu shot because I don't want to get sick on tour coming up. And then I got sick for the release instead, I tell you. The tin whistle one. I always forget. I don't have my tin whistle with me, actually. Where is it? Next week I'll play the tin whistle. I promise. But I don't have that one. Yeah. No, I don't have it. I can't see it here. I'm looking around. It must be in my big case. I haven't had the whistle out in a while, have we? We need to oh, do you mean the slow air that I play on the whistle sometimes? Yeah, well, I'll play it next week. Yeah, well, let's do Na Connery's, because why not? All right, let's do that. We'll end with Na Connery's, because I haven't heard otherwise, so we'll go Na Connery's. So for those that don't know, Na Connery's is a beautiful old Irish song, and it's the only song Ascuelia in Irish that has any words of English, and it has New South Wales in it because it's a song about two wrongly convicted brothers, the Connery brothers, that were sent here, and the song follows the story of the two brothers. And so the first one is kind of wishing their safe passage to New South Wales, so you'll hear the word New South Wales in there. And then the second verse is a bit of a curse on the person that fucked them over, basically, and sent them across the way. And then the third one is wishing their safe passage home. And sadly, they didn't. They ended up both settling it's on Gadigal country in Sydney. And I know this because a friend of mine in Sydney, Tomás de Voltra, an amazing Gaeilgeoir, when I sang this song, came up to me at the show and said, "Do you know, my brother bought one of the Connery brothers' house years ago." And they went back through the deeds and they found out lots of information about the house. And I just was like, that's fucking mental. Like, so now proof that they stayed here, because, yeah, so it's a beautiful song. Yeah, and you'll understand the little words of English that are in there. So, and it's interesting that's the only Sean-Nós song that we have that has any English in it, and it would be New South Wales. Yeah. Chuin mi walaha a gwimsi dacador agus gron mig day an gras a du ta kiangal ta good
Is na chuna canaries na faragi Goldis na New South Wales Te na hasavon Sayna makanav Eragusha play Mar the hasishi on shocked imagine Go Jiteration ye Decreeth and Talafwin Leilina Laura Arto some roig Morainum tanum bogt No toshe damenta Mas fear Clare Avan rin vanaha Serena vlahaska Tafush kaltrin reon Sirna matu Atosa ayugwin She do nanye Lilina nafarin bigi egalyav Equi hunde Aena honoris A heart while you gwin Osna New South Wales Shine Gora mila mahaget Agus gora mila haget for the Cuppa Teas afado so many Cuppa Teas we've had together here 300 of them. And no, I'm not doing a 24-hour. Imagine if I was like, jokes, we're going to be on for 24 hours, let's go. Which, for those of you that don't know, I did it for my first Cuppa Tea and I did it for my 100th Cuppa Tea. We didn't do it for the 200th. We did it for the first and the 100th as an anniversary thing. Did we do it for 200? It was in the middle of COVID anyway. I can't even remember. But yeah, I'm so happy that we get to do this every Sunday, and it doesn't matter, you know, if 2 people turn up or 25 or 50 or didn't we have one mad one on Facebook that went like, I don't know, and hundreds of people. Do you remember that one? When I was doing it on Facebook Live, we had like 500 or so. Like, it was mad. It just got shared on some like Facebook algorithm thing and off we went, and we were like, Jesus Christ, where all these people come from? We've had some mad ones. And for those that don't know, even when I'm on tour, I bring this with me, and we've had Cuppa Teas in hostels and in friends' sitting rooms. We've had cups of teas in cafes and restaurants. We've had virtual Cuppa Teas. Jeez, where have we had them? We've had them everywhere. In my hotel, you know, in weird ass Airbnbs. Do you remember that one with the fucking mad, like, yeah, the gothic looking Airbnb? That was mad. Yeah, so I bring you wherever I go, and we do it every Sunday. And yeah, you can always sign up for a free one, and if you need one and you've already had a free one, just send me an email and I'll add you to the list. Or you can join Patreon, and Patreon helps me keep bringing music to you and keep turning up every Sunday, because yeah, I've never been grant funded or label funded, or yeah, this has all been people funded from the start of my career, and I love it that way.
and I love that we get to keep doing this together. And our Cuppa Teas are the like heartbeat of my little community here, and I can't wait, because like in 10-11 days we start off the real life shows again. So if you haven't booked tickets for the tour, People Like Me and You tour, please do, so the venues don't start freaking out, because they will like in the next week or so. That's what they do. Venues just love to freak out about that stuff. So if you are planning on coming, go get your tickets, and we'll do this live in person in real life. And there's some beautiful guests and shows coming up. Yeah, and we can dance to People Like Me and You together for reals. And if you have time over the next few days, send me a little video of you dancing to People Like Me and You, because it seems to be a thing going on right now. And so I'm just going to share videos of all you dancing to it, because I just love it. I love it so much. Hi Karen, welcome in. At least you got here for one of the 300. And yeah, thank you all, because I wouldn't keep showing up for 300 cups of tea if you weren't showing up for 300. But it's such a beautiful thing here, and we've created a little like magic space on the internet, because so many spaces, like, you know, it feels sick and gross sometimes, like to open up your phone and be on social media platforms. But like, the beauty of the internet is actually this stuff. This is what the internet was created for. And so we get to we get to enjoy this bit. And so I feel really lucky that we have a wholesome little place over here in the YouTubes on a Sunday together. Yeah, thank you so much. And you call people on FaceTime to join that milestone. Yes, that's so right. And yeah, we did, called all over the place. And all of those are available if anyone wants to go on a deep dive in between your... So they're either all on Facebook or they're on YouTube. And I should start making all the ones we've done on YouTube public for after the fact. I never remember to do that, because I put this one out public today because we were sharing it. But normally they go unlisted. But we should put them up there, shouldn't I? Yeah, and we can pay tickets. Oh yes, I'll put up a post about the Mehel tickets as well. So the other thing we do for my live shows is I have a Mehel, which is a beautiful old Irish way of looking after community, where like if you were the kind of the labour force moved around the community. So if it was your turn to till your fields, everybody would come over and help, and then you would do the same for the neighbour, and the next for the next neighbour, and everybody would move it around. So we have a little Mehel ticket collection where I match up people who want to pay forward some tickets with people who want tickets and can't afford to come to see live music right now, because it's a fucking crazy time. And art should not be, but it is a luxury right now. So yeah. All right, I'm going to stop ranting. Most of the chats are not visible. Yeah, most of the chats aren't visible. It's only the last few, maybe the last 2 months or something, where chats are visible after for our Patreon community, because I didn't know how to do that thing, and then people were asking me about that thing. So yeah, I'll work that out. But as far as I know, they're not visible on all the older ones. Yeah. All right, much love, grow more. And yeah, we've done this for 300. There'll be another 300 in us, don't worry. 5 years from now. Is that how long it's been? Rachel, I think you counted. It was 5 years and something months. So we'll do another 300, another 500. I got plenty of cups of tea in me. All I do is fucking cups of tea and sing songs. So you won't get rid of me. I'll be here annoying you. I'll be like in my Zimmer frame, just like coming up to the computer being like, did you still want to hear some songs tonight? And you'll be like, yeah, please, let us know. All All right. Ihua for those of you that are in the southern hemisphere, and good morning to those of you in the northern hemisphere. I'm